Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ben. If you're joining me for the first time, welcome to my channel. I'm a recovering crack and heroin addict, and I've also come off pre-gambling, clone, and cut down diazepam to 10 milligrams from 30 milligrams before, which is quite a challenge in itself. And this video is about me being on methadone, me being on 80 ml methadone, which I feel is a bit high dosage, but it doesn't really do anything other than keep me stable. And if I wasn't on methadone, I'd definitely return to gear or even fentanyl now. I think fentanyl is a lot stronger than heroin, because I've had some laced drugs, laced cannabis with fentanyl, believe it or not, before. I'm not actually sure it was fentanyl, but it was a white powder, and I'm sure fentanyl is a brown powder that looks like heroin. But when you cook it up, fentanyl is a bit more red, but that's all I know. I don't think it is a white powder. I think it's morphine, pure heroin is a white powder. It was definitely a downer that I had in cannabis, and it might very well have been morphine, pure heroin, and it was very, very strong. It made me distance myself from my surroundings, and I felt really high, really high, and I was gouging out for hours on end. I loved the feeling so much, so I got hooked from that cannabis. And when it was just normal cannabis, I wasn't getting any effect anymore, other than getting stoned off the cannabis, normal THC effects, and minimal CBD effects I should say. Anyway, I'm on 80 ml methadone. I used to be on 12 milligrams of Subutex, but I came off the brute for Northern because it wasn't holding me very well. I kept using on top of throwing up, and it just wasn't working basically, people. If you've got a small opiate habit, say you're doing 20, 30 or 40 milligrams of Oxycontin a day, or 20 quid's worth of heroin a day, or two or three 10 bags of heroin each day, you probably get away with for 12 milligrams of Subutex. Suboxone, 12 milligrams would probably hold you. I was doing much more than this. I was doing between the 10th and 8th every day, which is quite a bit, because it was so trampled on, all stood on, whole mix of loads of stuff it shouldn't have been. Should not have had half the stuff in there that it did have. So dealers bust it so it weighs more, so you get more, so dealers make more money basically, simple as that. I'm not really happy about this, that's why I'm making these videos to warn you from doing heroin, and crack of course, because crack can be sampled on as well with loads of different drugs, things lying around your kitchen mainly, not usually contaminated with other drugs, mainly things you find in your cupboards at home. And dodgy stuff as well can be in crack. Never know what you're getting. And with methamphetamine, it's even worse because it's made with glass. I've heard. I've never tried methamphetamine. It's one of the only drugs I've not tried. But I wouldn't say no if in the past of trying it. If I was offered methamphetamine, I probably would try it. But in the past, not right now though. If I come off my drug addictions, all the drugs that I've taken, I've come off. I don't even smoke weed anymore. This is just a roll-up, standard hand-rolled cigarette. Anyway, methadone and Subutex are a bit of a compromise. Subutex is, and methadone's for the more harder addict. I would say I'm on 80 ml, which is not a high dose in America. I'm only on 135 ml, which comes down from something like 235 ml. And that's 1 milligram per milliliter in America as well. That's what I think it is, but I've got a feeling it might not be. Because I can't believe someone takes 135 ml of methadone and can still function. A woman who's 5'8" and 9 stone can somehow handle this. I don't believe it somehow. If it was me and I took 135 ml of methadone, I think I'd be a bit tired and spaced out for 4 or 5 hours, and I'll go to sleep and have a good night sleep. But I wouldn't try taking some amount of methadone, because my breathing could stop in the night, especially with the 235 millilitres. How much it was on in the first place, that's just a ridiculous amount, don't you agree? I've definitely have slow breathing, shallow breathing, if I try to do this. Anyway, hope this video has informed you a bit to methadone liquid, and or Suboxone, Subutex, basically the same thing, just different names, trade name and generic name. And Subutex blocks the effects of an opioid or opiate substance. If you take heroin or Oxycontin whilst on Suboxone, you're likely to throw up and have the shits. You're likely to throw up and sweat all the time until Subutex runs it out of your body, sweat it out of your body, or the opiate or opioid you're on wears off outside your body. Anyway, I'll leave this video for now, and thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed what you've seen. Give us a like, and comment below if you've got any questions. Thank you for watching, and have a good evening. Cheers for now, bye.